Hello YouTube, this is the Piplup, and I'm going to be listing the top 10 things that I want to see in Pokemon Go. And this isn't going to be like all other top 10s you see on YouTube, where they just repeat the same things, because everyone else is saying the same thing. I'm just choosing some things that I haven't heard very many people talk about yet. So, and also this is my first video, so if you like it, then, tell me that you like it, and if you want to see more of these kinds of videos, tell me in comments, and if you have anything against any of these facts, then tell me. But let's get right on with this. So top 10, number 10 would be altitude-based Pokemon. This one probably isn't very likely, because I do not know if they have an altitude-based system in the game, but like, the higher, like, if you look up in the sky, there would be flying Pokemon, like bird Pokemon and stuff. Or if you're, like, in cave, underground, then you might see, like, a Diglett, or Bulldor, Pokemon like that. The reason this is at 10 is not really likely, because I'm not sure if they have a system where they can find out the altitude of this. It might just be longitude and latitude. But, yeah, so that would be really cool, and then you can, like, have sky battles, maybe, or that would be interesting. But coming up at number 9 is music in areas. So in the Pokemon games, there's music in certain areas, like depending on where you go. If it's a snowy area, there's certain music there. Have that in this game. So there's a certain type of area and a certain type of music. So if there's a creepy area with ghost Pokemon, if it's nighttime, they can have creepy music or creepy. I think this would just add to the game a little bit more, make it feel more like Pokemon with the musics, and it would be really nice. In battle music, have battle music during the battles, a little bit of music, and so yeah, that would be number 9, music in areas in the Pokemon Go. Number 8 would be microtransactions, and don't hate on me for this one. Everyone, because we know they're gonna have microtransactions. They can't just not put these into the game. They would make a ton of money from. But not so much microtransactions that would make it broken. It's not like microtransactions where it wouldn't give other players advantages over in other players. Like simple microtransactions that just for trainer customization or Pokemon customization, if that's going to be a thing, I don't know, or certain types of Pokeballs, maybe have those. And the Pokedollars can also be, you can get Pokedollars through buying them, or you can just battle Pokemon, get Pokedollars through stuff like that. And that's a way microtransactions, if they can make them work, just not making them so overpowered so anyone who uses money is going to be way above everyone else. Number 7 is playing with your Pokemon. So you get your Pokemon and then you would send it out, and so you can have it out wherever you want, not in battle. Just standing out, and so it can wander. Maybe even if it wanders enough time, then it can find an item. Maybe it finds a Pokeball, or maybe it finds a TM or a potion, stuff like that. That'd be really simple, but it would be really cool, and you can get to see your Pokemon outside of battle, if it was a wild Pokemon, but it's your Pokemon. Number 6 is battles that not just locally, where you find someone physically and battle them. The reason with this is I can say this for a lot of other people too. They don't know very many people that play Pokemon, and so then they can go battle. So then it would be hard for them to find people to battle. So maybe if you pass someone with Pokemon Go, then that also has Pokemon Go, then maybe there's a connection, and then you can battle them later on. Because I live in a place where there's not little to no other people that play Pokemon, and if they are, I don't want to be contacting them because stuff. And so if they I'm not saying do online battles, because online battles will not necessarily. I don't know if they could make it work, but it's also. It could ruin it would ruin a lot of the game of making it realistic Pokemon, because realistic Pokemon probably wouldn't have online battles or whatever. So make it so there's just not just locally physically seeing people and battling them. And that's number 6. Number 5 is the ability to breed Pokemon. So there would be a daycare, and you would go to the daycare and breed your Pokemon. The reason this would be good is because if you go to like if you take a trip to like Australia or something, you find an Australian exclusive Pokemon, and you go back to your country like the U.S., you can bring that Pokemon, breed it, so then you can have a ton of these Pokemon, and then so you'd have these ton of these rare Pokemon that in your region like the US, and then you'd breed them, get a ton more, trade them to people, get more Pokemon, so you get more Pokemon in the circulation. Because if they didn't have this, then you'd have to like go to like Australia, catch a ton of this Pokemon that you want to trade with other people. So it'd be much harder for these rare Pokemon to get in circulation. It wouldn't make it like too oversaturated in the circulation, and you could make it so every step, like certain amount of steps, then Pokemon hatches, or just like in the game, like your phone can track how many steps you do, or whatever. And so, and then so they can breed, and then the Pokemon, like that. And number 4 is starting up your own gym. So this has been hinted by Pokemon and Niantic, but like starting up your own gym, like if you reach a certain amount of like if they have trainer experience points where you are strong enough as a trainer that you can become gym leader, and then people can organize battles with you, or you can make it like battles where you already have your set team, and then they would battle your team, and when you go like when you're not on the game, and then you see what the battle turnout was, so like a computer would be playing for you. So have these kind of gym leaders. This it would make it more dynamic feel in the more realistic feel in the game. Maybe like you would have a gym, and like how they mentioned teams. Teams would be they're gonna mention they hinted at teams. Like you would have a group of people, and you would be the leader, and then they would be like all the other people of the gym, and you have to battle them first if you want to be able to battle the gym leader. And after you battle the gym leader, then you like rate like get something or something special or something like that. And number 3 would be you can find items on the ground. So like when you're searching for wild Pokemon, you find like a TM on the ground, or a Pokeball, or a potion, or super potion, and then you could make these rare. Like certain items are rare than other items. Like you wouldn't just go around and find Master Balls on the ground. And some of these items could be location exclusive. Like if you go to an icy area, you could find the ice rock, or if you go to I don't know, like a beach, you can find a water stone. More likely, it's not going to be exclusives. Just like they're rarer in certain areas than other areas. And this would make it so it would be an easier way to get items without having to buy them. And maybe even have, if you're like I said earlier, in number 7, you can have your Pokemon go out, and if it finds an item, then it brings it back to you or it alerts you, something like that. It'd be really cool. You can find these items, you collect the items, and then you can sell them or whatever, and that would make it a lot better. They're probably, if they're going to go for the more Pokemon feeling feel, they're probably going to do these items, but also have location rare items, if you know what I mean, where you find some items are more common in some locations than others. And number 2 is extremely rare legendaries, because it would be bad if, like they said, there's going to be group battles, like in the trailer, Mewtwo, everyone is battling Mewtwo. They shouldn't just have it where you catch it, because then everyone would be able to catch it, and then there'd be too many Mewtwo's. Mewtwo wouldn't, it'd be oversaturated, like I said earlier. Have these legendaries in like these exclusive cut-off areas, or like I heard someone like the Ho-Oh and Lugia were based off the two actual towers in Japan. You can have those Pokemon there, but don't make them just so you can catch them there. Like make them only one of them per person. Make them like extremely like rare chance of actually appearing there. Or yeah, and so then you'd only be able to encounter that legendary once in your whole account, in your whole Pokemon Go account. Because if the legendaries weren't rare, then you'd kind of make it it would just basically ruin it. And so that's number 2. And number 1 is it's difficult to catch them all. Lots of people have been saying they don't want location exclusive Pokemon, because then they wouldn't be able to get certain Pokemon or whatever. But I think that it should be difficult to catch them all. Like you'd be playing this game for years trying to catch all the Pokemon that you can, and then they keep on updating it, and you keep on trying to catch all those Pokemon. And so, like, if you travel, then you can find Pokemon that are exclusive to that area. And so, if you had exclusive Pokemon, then you can go around and you can get the exclusive Pokemon, trade them for Pokemon, like, breed them, and so you put them into the circulation. So you'd still see some exclusive Pokemon in your area. Like, everyone would be trading, and so and so the Pokemon would be in circulation. So you would see exclusive Pokemon from other regions in your area from the trading and stuff. But you wouldn't see very many, but you still see some, which is better than not seeing any. So that's exclusive Pokemon. You would be able to see them, but you wouldn't be able to find them in the wild. You'd just be able to find them. Lots of people would be trading them and breeding them, and so on. And so yeah, that's my top 10 things I want to see in Pokemon Go. Of course, some of these might not actually be on the game, but if they were on the game, that would be really great. And so, yeah. Also, this is my first video on this channel. The Pearl Piplup. And so, and I'm not going to be making videos for like a week because I'm going to be gone. And so, yeah, don't expect any videos like in time of week. But and then tell me in the comments what you would like to see from this channel, if you have any disagreements about any of these Pokemon on here, and of any of these top 10, if you have any issues with any of these, and so we can start a conversation or whatever and talk about these. And so, yeah, I'm really excited for Pokemon Go. I hope it's going to be as good as everyone is hoping for. If it doesn't live up to the hype, then because I've heard someone say it's going to be they expect it's going to be bigger than World of Warcraft, so it's going to be they're expecting it to be really big, so they think it's going to be really big, which is good. So, yeah, so hope you enjoyed, and if you liked it, like the video, and tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Goodbye.